everyone, thank you so much for returning to my channel, This Chick Budgets, and spending a few moments with me today. I am just sitting here enjoying my iced coffee made from leftover coffee in the coffee pot this morning, a little bit of caramel syrup. It is awesome. We have a little bit more income in our pay period this time, and we're gonna see how much we can pay off. So stay tuned. So this is what our April looks like. It doesn't look too bad. I'm a little bit more hopeful this month. We did manage to raise the help that my brother-in-law contributes, which will help tremendously. That is actually starting this month. So that is a positive, as well as we are well on our way to pay off certain bills by the end of this year, which I couldn't be more happy about. So everything is going as it should today. I stress today because I have gone through this process of really getting down to the nitty-gritty. I think I've had my channel since November, and it just seems like every pay period there's something happening, and it's frustrating, and it has really put a damper on this whole process, more than I've ever experienced going through this process in previous years. I have been a budgeter for over a decade. Budget mom in particular, probably 6-7 years. Even in that time frame, this year, it's just different. It's just different. And I know a lot of people can feel me on that one. It's just different. And it doesn't have me as warm and fuzzy as I have in the past. So, I mean, what are we really gonna do? Just get through it. So I'm just trying to make myself, give myself positive vibes every day, and just try to struggle through and come up with new ideas and move forward. So this is actually the pay period that is very, very simple. I don't have a lot in the first of the month as I do in the middle of the month. So this pay period is pretty basic. This is also the pay period that I do not put forth money into our sinking funds or our variable expenses or on extra debt. So my month is split up into 2 paychecks. We get paid bi-weekly, and we are a household of 3. One pays rent, or we call it help. And the first half of the month typically is our mortgage. Middle of the month is typically everything else. And by everything else, I mean sinking funds, variable expenses, extra debt, bills, the whole works. What makes my variable expenses and my sinking funds work mid-month is I am able to make these monthly contributions. So my variable expenses, these amounts are for 1 month, an entire month. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, homemade lunches, very limited eating out. This is everything. And all of our sinking funds get filled mid-month as well. So because we are in the first part of the month, we did get paid on the 29th of March, which is going to pay all the first week of April's bills. So this is why I put it in April. I could have counted it in March. This just made things easier because the first bill it was going to pay was on the first of the month. So, this just includes all of our original bills due within this pay period, as well as a buffer. I didn't have much wiggle room to play with, so I was able to just pay what was due on each one of these bills. I actually came up with having $20 left the first time. I decided to take $20, add it to my $75 synchrony payment, and make that $95. So this first synchrony card is actually due to be paid off by the end of October, before the interest kicks in. So right now we have no interest. I'm just trying to make that happen. I added the $20 to this total, giving me $95 for a payment and giving me $3. So what this looked like when I first did it, I actually had $23 left over. All I did was take that 20 and I added it to the card that I'm trying to get rid of by October, because right now I'm 0% interest. Everything else was able to stay the same. And y'all, I opened up my mail today and it was like the heavens rained down on me and like angels were coming out, like, oh, you know how you have those feelings when you open up something? Maybe not, because usually that's a bad thing. But opening up my mail today, our mortgage actually went down. Actually freaking went down. Can you even believe it? Now, let me clarify. This is not our mortgage payment. This includes taxes and insurance. But collectively speaking, this went down, y'all, for next month. I don't think it went down a lot. I think it went down a couple dollars. But the fact that it went down and it did not go up, I'm good with that. So we'll save a couple dollars, but at least it went down and did not go up. So we were very blessed in that instance. I had a fear that this was going to skyrocket. I really, 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 really did. So I'm glad it didn't. That worked in our favor. But all of these are going to stay the same. We had a $3,125 income this pay period. That was with help, my brother-in-law's help, and also some overtime. With our $50 buffer gave us a bill expense total of $31.22, leaving us with $3 left. So as I had stated, I don't do these two categories until our middle of the month check. So this is just basically the simplest pay period we have. Sometimes I have to finagle numbers, sometimes I don't. This time I did not have to, and it does make me breathe a little better. So yeah, so this is our budget for the last paycheck in March, payments for the first pretty much week of April. Right. So I was able to fill some of these trackers out in my last video for the middle of March. If you would like to check that video out, I did make a lot of progress. This pay period though, I did make a car payment. So I'm just looking for my car payoff sheet, as I did make a payment off of this pay period. So this is my payoff tracker. And I was able to make another payment actually yesterday. So I am going to color in another car. All right. So one more payment down. Not too far to go. Right. So I wanted to kind of share how I handle cash. Now, our system is pretty much cashless. I do everything with little bank accounts and savings accounts through my bank. So this is just a typical cheapo cash box. I actually got it off of Amazon, and it comes with keys. So I keep all of our cash in here from any side hustles that we do, anything that we sell. Part of my sinking funds each middle of the month is also $20 cash, just the minimum amount that you can take from most ATM machines. And this is like a pullable cash box. So anything that we deal with locally off Facebook Marketplace, you know, things on the fly that I don't want to break the budget for, this is it. This never has more than $100, $150 in it. So I am actually going to count this cash now, and if it does exceed that amount, I'm going to deposit it into the bank. I do not typically have a lot of cash at home, and there's a lot of reasons for that. But the cash I do have, I just want to make sure that I always have. So once I meet a threshold, I take the remaining balance above that and I deposit it into the bank. So if I have more than 150 here, anything over 150, I'm going to deposit. So let's see how much we've accumulated. I have 45 of those. Actually $45 worth. I got 10. 40. Now, I also have, I don't know if you can see this, I have all of change. So there is $40 in here. So there's another 40. All right, so we can add this up. I have 9, 45, 10. I have $144 in this box. So that is awesome. So next pay period, when I fill my sinking funds, I will be taking another $20 from the ATM machine to basically put in this box. So now that I know I don't want to go over 150, I'm actually gonna take $6 of that, $20, and put it in the box and basically keep the rest. So I'll probably add the remaining to our groceries just to get a couple extra things. That's how I work my cash in my cash box. So I hope that I've inspired you. My budget was really simple this pay period. I'm glad I was able to show you how I deal with, the cash that I do keep, as well as make another payment on my car, which is absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to pay it off. So we made little progress, and that's okay. I'm perfectly happy with that. I hope everybody is having a fantastic April. Hope everybody's making a little bit of progress. Baby steps is better than nothing. Baby steps, baby steps. So I wish everybody a good weekend. Today is Friday. If you are watching this video, it's Friday, April 5th. Thank you so much for watching, and please make sure that you like and subscribe. It is going to help me get this channel going. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and until next time.